Today, I'm going to explain to you calmly and in simple terms what the Chinese New Year is, why it's so important, and why it works in such a different way than what we're used to in the West. Most people see the New Year as just a party. They pick an outfit, decide where to spend New Year's Eve, and at most, make a list of wishes or personal goals for the next year. Once midnight passes, life goes on as usual, only the number on the calendar changes. But within Chinese culture, the New Year, it's not just a celebration. It's a rite of passage, and not just an individual one, but a collective one as well. The Chinese New Year is a conscious process of closing a cycle. It's a time dedicated to recognizing what was lived, understanding the lessons of the year that ended, observing what needs to be adjusted, reorganized, organizing this life with harmony, with the energy of a new cycle, and only then, making room for what will be born. And all of this happens with intention, with symbols, and with habits that have carried meaning for thousands of years. And this changes everything in practical life because, for example, I'm not going to start something big impulsively in a year whose energy asks me for more reflection, planning, and strategy. I'm not going to force rapid growth when time itself is asking for more foundation, structure, and maturation. In the same way, when the year brings an energy of movement, of expansion, of action, I understand that it's the moment to take those projects out of the drawer, to take bolder steps and put myself out in the world with more courage, instead of just planning indefinitely. This logic also completely changes the way I take care of my routine and my habits. In other words, if the year asks for more attention to the body, to health, to emotions, what am I going to do? I'm going to adjust my pace. I take better care of my rest, my diet, the way I expose myself to conflicts and draining situations. If the energy of the year now, like this, is more intense and more accelerated, I know that I need to redouble my care for what? So as not to burn out, so as not to act on impulse, and so as not to skip steps. In other words, I stop acting as if every year were the same and I start to walk in dialogue with time. Instead of fighting against it and suffering the consequences later, I'm going to act according to that energy. When you understand this, you stop living in pushing through life mode and start using the flow of time to your advantage. You take the reins of your choices and greatly reduce the wear and tear that comes from insisting on paths that don't match the moment you're living right now. And this is where a very important question arises. But after all, what is this Chinese New Year thing? Where does it come from? How does it work? And why is it experienced in such a different way? That's what I'm going to explain to you in the next video. If this content has already started to make you think about time and cycles, write it in the comments and follow the channel, because in the next video, we'll get right into the basis of everything, what Chinese New Year is and how it's organized. See you in the next one.